If you're someone like me who loves the Tiguan R-Line but want more space, want more people to travel with you, then here it is, the Tayron R-Line. Now this is Volkswagen's new flagship SUV in India with 3 rows of seats, so more space and some new cool features. So how's the Tayron to drive? What does it offer? What are its pros? What are its cons? That's exactly what we're going to be discussing over the next few minutes. Now starting off with the design, you can see there's a lot of Tiguan R-Line in it. Of course, there it is. It is a longer version of the same vehicle, but then again, it is a proper Volkswagen. It's neat, it's clean, it's not too dramatic, and that's exactly what you want from Volkswagen. So it's got a very nicely done design. You can see the LED DRL that runs from one end to the other, sleek headlamps. Then the cluster inside this really looks nice. It's an IQ LED headlamp. The R-Line, so you get the badging and sporty bumper up front. On the side you get really nice looking, good chunky 19-inch alloy wheels, and then again the R-Line badging, and at the back again very nice connected end-to-end tail lamps, which you can, by the way, from the console also change the cluster design of. So some really nice cool features. Overall I think it really looks nice. It's got a good nice stance. It looks massive, by the way. It's over 4.7 meters in length, so the moment you see this vehicle on the road, you can easily make out that it is a big SUV. So it gets you that good road stance, and at the same time it not only looks good, it looks like a proper Volkswagen should. Now once you get inside the cabin of the Tayron R-Line, one of the first things you'll notice is that it's got a brilliantly laid out nice plush cabin, and this segment leading 15-inch touchscreen for sure will catch your eyesight. It looks great. I mean, the thin bezels, the design, it's been executed really nice, and when you look at the interface, you experience the touch response. It really works well. The nice flat bottom steering wheel with the R-Line badging, the very nice colorful instrument cluster, and then of course you get ambient lighting, which is all over the cabin, including this pattern here. When you add all of this along with the fact that the soft touch material here and the material here, while contrasting, is really good, feels good to touch, tactile feel is good. Add all of this and you get a cabin that's truly a nice place to be in. A very nice sounding Harman Kardon audio system, a massive panoramic sunroof to give you the views. By the way, it opens as well, and along with that, a nice list of features which includes wireless chargers, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay support, lots of practical storage spaces all around, very good seats in terms of cushioning and side support. By the way, these seats are not just ventilated, but they get heating function too, along with memory functions. They are electrically adjustable and they get massage function as well. So add all of this and I think the Tayron R-Line really nails it in terms of giving the buyers a very nice plush experience. That's what I would expect from a Volkswagen. And the good story continues even when you step inside the second row of the Tayron R-Line. So you get a good amount of space. Now with the seat adjusted to my driving preference, and I'm 5 feet 8 inches for reference, I've got good amount of leg room. The knee room is good, but in case you want to make it better, you can always adjust the seat front and back, and I can make it even better by giving myself a bit more of comfortable position. So basically People in the second row are going to really love it. You've got this nice cushioned armrest here. Then you also have manually folding blinds, and along with that, good amount of headroom clearance, nice storage spaces all around. The under thigh support itself is good. So all in all, along with these air conditioning controls, a very comfortable place to be in. But one of the key reasons why you would buy the Tayron R-Line is because you need that third row. So let's find out whether it's usable or not. Alright, so first of all, getting inside the third row, and when you try and do that, a little bit of athleticism is required. And here I am, and well, this seat hasn't been pushed back all the way yet, but in case you push it back all the way, this is the kind of space you're left with. Like most third rows, knees pointing up in the air, no under thigh support, and my knees are pressing against this seat. So yes, definitely not a place for adults to be in, but Volkswagen itself claims this third row is not for adults. It is for younger adults, as they say. So yes, you can have kids here, or even I, as an adult, wouldn't mind being here for maybe like a short city drive, maybe 30-40 minutes. I can take it. But yes, definitely not a seat that I would recommend to people for long drives. But again, also you need to consider that it is a usable third row. Now, for anyone going in for a 3-row SUV, boot space does make a lot of difference. And this is something I really like about the Tayron. Unlike many other 3-row SUVs, with the third row up, you do not get a boot that is just for mentioning. You still get a boot that you can put really nice stuff in. You can put medium size bag or maybe one large bag even with the third row up, so which is something really good. And if you don't need to use the third row, in that case you can just fold these seats down and you get massive boot space. But if you don't need even 5 passengers, if you're only 2 people going in and you're going in for days, you get these nice controls here. Just yank on this lever here, there goes the second row, and now you can actually move houses. That's the kind of space you get inside the Tayron R-Line. Alright, now let's talk about the driving experience of the Tayron R-Line. Now you get a powertrain that's similar to what you get on the Tiguan R-Line. So you get a 2-liter TSI engine, a petrol motor of course, and it develops 204 PS of power, 320 Newton meters of torque, paired to a 7-speed DSG transmission, power being channeled to all 4 wheels. Now that's the hardware. How does it perform in the real world? Well, to start with, one of the first things you'll notice about this car is that despite the length and the additional weight, it doesn't really feel heavy. So just like a Tiguan R-Line would accelerate flawlessly, effortlessly, this from a standstill accelerates very cleanly. The turbo lag is very minimal, masked well by the DSG transmission. The transmission itself of course is quick, so when you want to go fast, it responds with really quick shifts, both up shifts, down shifts. So it's a treat to drive, and since most of the torque is flat, you don't get acceleration in just one dollop of wave. You get it cleanly. So once you get past about 2000 RPM, you get a strong surge, and it just continues to about 3,800 RPM. So you've got this very nice band wherein you get nice clean acceleration, and it makes highway driving effortless. So you can sit all day at high triple-digit speeds, cruise effortlessly, and even at those speeds, it's silent. The noise, vibration, harshness in the NVH, as we said, insulation has been done up very nicely, as a result of which the engine itself is smooth, and coupled with the nice NVH insulation, you get a cabin that's refreshingly silent. But it's a Volkswagen. It has to drive well. So yes, you can change drive modes, and I can go into the screen or even use this selector here, the rotary selector. Go into sports, there are paddle shifters, and when you want to make sound, not a sports car, but for a 3-row SUV, I will take that sound with a lot of excitement. So when you want to have a go at it, it's fun to drive, it's stable, it's very composed, doesn't mind being pushed around corners. It's a Volkswagen, you would expect that, but the stability is just amazing. I think in this price segment, and if you are someone who prioritizes dynamics in their vehicle, I think you're just going to enjoy the Tayron R-Line. It's fantastic to drive. In addition, the Tayron R-Line also gets ADAS, so you get a lot of active safety features which prevent any unfortunate incident from happening. In terms of passive safety features, again, everything that you expect from the segment, it's there: curtain airbags, ABS, all of that stuff. And in addition to that, well, like I said, it's a Volkswagen, it drives really well. So yes, not too many shortcomings that I can find. Now, before I wrap up this video, let me just, summarize the entire package. This is going to be the flagship SUV for Volkswagen in India. In terms of pricing, it will definitely be more expensive than the Tiguan R-Line. What kind of pricing? I don't know, hasn't been announced yet, so that's a gray area. Let's see how aggressive Volkswagen can get with the pricing. But in terms of package, I think the third row seat, usable, not spacious enough for adults, which is okay. The company doesn't even claim it is. Beyond that, great to drive, excellent features, really plush cabin. One thing that sticks out and feels as if it just doesn't belong on the Tayron R-Line is the camera. The reverse camera the resolution is just not at a level which I think would be acceptable for this segment. It does the job, it gets a top view 360 degree. Yes, it has automatic parking, the feature, it can park itself. But at the end of the day, when you're paying this kind of money, you also want, these are the finer things. So that is the one thing I could really find amiss. Beyond that, I think it's a great product, very impressive in terms of packaging. All that needs to be seen now is pricing, and hopefully Volkswagen India will get it right. Let us know, what do you think about this vehicle? Would you be willing to spend more than the Tiguan R-Line and upgrading yourself or not? And also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, press that little bell icon, and like and share our videos as well.